March 2026. Mumbai's Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport is alive with its usual rhythm. Rolling suitcases, boarding announcements, and travelers rushing to make their flights. But in one quiet corner of the terminal, something feels off. A customs officer pauses at an X-ray monitor. A suitcase passes through the scanner. Then another. At first glance, everything looks ordinary. Clothes, toiletries, travel essentials. But buried inside the lining of one piece of luggage, there's a strange pattern. Not metal, not electronics, just dozens of tiny, dense shapes that don't belong there. Within minutes, the bag is pulled aside. And what officers discover inside would expose a smuggling network hiding millions in plain sight. The discovery quickly escalates. India's Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, the country's elite anti-smuggling unit, is called in. What began as a suspicious bag becomes a full investigation. Inside the suitcase, officers find something unusual. The luggage has been surgically modified. Hidden inside its inner fabric lining are 53 tiny stitched pouches, almost invisible unless you know exactly where to look. Inside those pouches, diamonds, hundreds of them. Alongside the gemstones, investigators also uncover large bundles of foreign currency. The estimated value, over Rs 15 crore, about $1.8 million. And this wasn't just one traveler acting alone. Authorities arrest 7 individuals connected to the operation. Investigators now believe this was part of a coordinated smuggling network, using travelers as what insiders call mules. These couriers are often chosen carefully. Well-dressed, business-class passengers. People who look like they belong in airport lounges, not interrogation rooms. Because diamonds have one crucial advantage for smugglers. They're small, extremely valuable, and sometimes nearly invisible to standard X-ray detection, which makes them the perfect cargo for people trying to move millions across borders without anyone noticing. But the real twist isn't the diamonds, it's the strategy behind them. Because modern smuggling rarely relies on brute force anymore. It relies on psychology. Smugglers understand something fundamental about how systems and people work. We trust appearances. An expensive suitcase looks legitimate. A confident traveler in business class raises fewer questions. A calm smile at security can sometimes be more powerful than any disguise. The luggage itself becomes part of the illusion. Specially stitched compartments, precision packing, a design meant to fool machines and humans. And the mules carrying these bags? Many aren't criminals in the traditional sense. Some are recruited, some are desperate. Some don't even know the full value of what they're carrying. But every operation like this relies on one thing above all else: believability. If the story looks convincing enough, people stop looking deeper. Stories like this reveal something uncomfortable about the modern world. We like to believe systems are airtight, that airports are impenetrable, that scanners see everything. But the truth is more complicated. Security systems aren't just technological, they're human. And humans are vulnerable to signals, confidence, wealth, authority. A polished suitcase can create credibility. A calm demeanor can bypass suspicion. In many ways, deception today isn't about hiding things. It's about controlling perception, making something illegal look completely ordinary. And in a world moving millions of people across borders every day, that illusion can be incredibly powerful. The diamonds hidden inside that suitcase were eventually discovered. The smugglers were arrested. But the bigger question remains: how many illusions pass through systems every day simply because they look convincing enough? In a world built on movement, speed, and trust, sometimes the most dangerous things aren't the ones hidden the deepest. They're the ones that look completely normal.